Good morning all, it's December the 6th and I am here with another Christmas video. So today we are going to be making a little felt Christmas tree decoration. So it's a Christmas pudding themed one. So to start with, I have pre-cut out two brown hearts and the top of a heart in white and done a squiggly line with it. I have a piece of ribbon approximately 30 centimetres long. I have a skein of brown embroidery silk. I have a set of 3 little beads, just here, little red beads for the berries. And I have a small rectangle of green felt and 2 sewing needles. Of course I'm going to need a pair of scissors, and I also have a piece of bond webs. This could be a little scrap you've got kicking about, or you could sew them on. So we're going to start by moving everything out of the way for a minute. I'm going to just remove my beads from my table, pop them to one side and take the 2 needles out. I'm going to bring in my ironing board, which is my little nifty tabletop ironing board. There we go. And I am going to cut a small piece off of my bonder web. Like so. I have got my iron here. I bet I haven't turned it on. No, I haven't, so we're just going to wait for that to warm up. I'm going to bring in the white piece. Hope you can see that all right on the cream background. And I'm going to cut a piece of bond web for my white squiggly top. I'm just going to... Oops, sorry, I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Cut around the edge and the bottom. I'm going to pop that face down. So this is the paper on the top, and bring my iron in, my dinky little travel iron. And then I'm going to bring in the green piece. I'm just going to iron that on as well. Just press iron in. Happy with that. Remember to turn the iron off when you're not using it. Pop it safe. So I'm now going to peel off my paper backing, and it has transferred the glue to my felt. And this one, you can draw it on. Let's get rid of the iron. Oh wait, no, we need the ironing board. You can draw it on, or I'm just going to free cut a pair of holly leaves. Like so. And again, I'm going to peel off my paper backing, she says, if she can get a grip of it. There we go. So just peel that off. And I'm going to bring in one of my brown hearts, and I'm going to line up the white of on top. Bring the iron back in. I forgot that I've turned off. It should still be hot enough. I'm just going to press and hold. There we go. So that's stuck those two together. Now I'm just going to position my holly leaves. Press and hold. There we go. Just make sure it's all stuck down nicely. And now we are finished with the ironing board. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to be a good girl and I'm actually going to put the rubbish in the bin. Now the next thing we want to do is to sew our ribbon on. So I'm going to take my piece of ribbon and I want it to about there, and I'm going to just tie a rough little bow. She says, help if I put a knot in it first, wouldn't it? There we go, there's the knot. And I'm going to take the two bits and just tie a little bow. There we go, so I'm just going to trim the two tails so they're the same length, and that's going to go just above my holly leaf. So I'm just going to get my needle and thread, and from the back I'm going to make a stitch like that. Oops, Daisy didn't quite tie the knot big enough in the end of my reel, well, not reel, piece of thread. Let's retie that. Do a double knot, make it nice and strong. Pull that through, and then I'm just going to go through the middle of my bow and take that to the top of the Christmas pudding and just sew that on, just like so. Oops, Daisy, loop a thread. There we go. Oops, Daisy. Oops, Daisy. If anyone's going to do something wrong like this, it'll be me on camera so everyone can see. There we go, so that's our little bow sewn on. Somehow reason it wants to tip on its side, which really isn't helping. So I'm going to try putting another stitch just in this. Whoops, Daisy kicked the tripod in this side. Just here. That's better. There we go. It's holding now. Now I'm going to come back through to the top. Ouch, that was my finger. Back through to the top. And I am going to get my 3 little beads back in. Let's pop them on the brown bit of felt. Whoops, Daisy, putting them on the felt didn't work. Whoops, Daisy, I've just dropped one. So I'm going to go through the bead and sew it on. So these are acting like our little holly berries. Just a couple of stitches in each one. It's just for decoration. Oops, Daisy. Just threading the bead on, down, and sewing it on. Tangled my thread up at the back again. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I see, I've sewn through the thread. Nope. And then I'm just going to sew my last bead on. Nope, drop that one as well. I will get the third, oh, wrong colours. I'll get my third red bead sewn on today. Hopefully before lunchtime. There we go. Onto the needle, and I'm just going to position this one just underneath the other two, so just down here. Oh, sorry. If only you could shout at me when I take you out of shot, because it's harder than you think. Trying to keep it all. There we go. So there's our 3 little berries sewn on. Just going to go to the back and put a tying off stitch in. I'm just going to do 2 of those just to make sure. And then I'm going to trim my threads like so. So there's the front of our heart, and I'm just going to sew the 2 bits together now. So I'm going to bring in my thicker needle and just going to thread it. She says. It's got a massive eye, yet I still can't see it. One more time. There we go, we're threaded. I'm going to tie a nice decent knot in the end so we don't get the same result as last time. And give it a trim. Can't pick the needle up now. Bring my stuffing in so it's ready, and I'm going to go from the inside of the front, missing my pretty piece of ribbon, and I'm just going to do a nice simple running stitch all the way around. You can do any stitch you want, blanket or whichever, but I'm just going to do a nice easy, whoop, catch my ribbon, simple running stitch. So there's my first stitch, going for the second, and you're just going to do that all the way round. So I've sewn almost all the way round. I've left a little gap at the top here, and I'm now going to poke my stuffing in. She says. I'm going to start with the opposite side to the opening, poke it right down into that corner. Like so. And at this stage I am going to add a little pinch of cloves into my heart so it will smell nice over Christmas. I'm just going to poke them down into the middle. I'm happy with my little heart, so I'm just going to sew that bit up. Just going in. You can use pins, I'm just holding it together with my fingers. Just going to move my bow out of the way. I'm going to go in there. And I'm just going to come up through the middle of my berries just to draw it together and carefully go straight back through right to the back. You can't see where I just did that stitch. And then I'm going to just do a nice simple loop stitch through the hole and pull it tight. And then snip that thread off. There we go. Cute little Christmas pudding heart to hang on your tree. And ours, well, mine will be hanging on our tree that's in the window for the Christmas tree competition this year. So keep an eye out for it. Merry Christmas everyone. See you again tomorrow.